Other news now, Veterans Day. And on this day, we honor those who have served with ceremonies and parades. However, many say when they come back home from service, there are still battles to be had. One of the biggest is getting reacclimated into civilian life and finding a job. Pat Bailey is live outside the World War II monument in Albany, one of my favorite monuments. And Pat, just how hard is it for vets to find a job?
Well, Greg, according to numbers from the Congressional Veterans Affairs Committee, nearly 1 million veterans in this country are without work, and that includes veterans who fought in wars dating back to Vietnam. Now, many say that they still can't find a job. Others say that they try to take advantage of the GI Bill, federal money to help them find a job or help them go to school, but they say even that is becoming difficult to take advantage of these days. Even at a parade, an event meant for fun and honoring veterans, many who served can still recall how tough it was to come home and get adjusted.
We're just trying to get used to people, trying to, not let your senses kick in, things you learned in the Army or at war, things that, you got to try to forget and go back to our normal civilian life. I mean, it don't sound hard, but, changing back to a civilian life can be.
One of the biggest challenges for vets is finding a job. According to the Congressional Veterans Committee, 710,000 veterans are out of work. Many say it is because so much time is given up to serve, it's tough to make up for it when they come back home.
What I see a lot of veterans having is a hard time taking their military skill set and reflecting it on a civilian resume so they can sell themselves to potential employers.
Jobs were never guaranteed when a veteran came back home, but financial assistance was and still is. Many vets take advantage of the GI Bill program that gives them money for schooling, among other things. However, some vets say even that has been scaled back over the years.
Money's tight everywhere, I guess, especially for veterans who have given up their time. The GI Bill isn't as good as what I had when I got out, and mine wasn't as good as my forefathers.
The Congressional Veterans Affairs Committee has passed many pieces of legislation over the past few years to help vets. One allows them to attend any state school in the country at the in-state price. Another expedites the budget of the VA clinics who directly help vets.
But the important thing is that when the veteran returns from a battlefield, that he not find a new battlefield at home.
Now, the VA Center here in Albany helps veterans find work. They said most recently they held a job fair where 75 interested employers were here helping them, looking for workers, and they said about 300 veterans showed up to apply for those jobs. Now, in case you're wondering where numbers stand here in the Capital Region, I'm told by a career counselor, those who help those trying to find a job, I'm told that the national numbers for veterans out of work are on par with the Capital Region numbers. Here in the Capital Region, we don't have that many that are below, and we don't have that many in the Capital Region who are out of work, more than the national average, and we don't have that many more here in the Capital Region who have jobs more than the national average. Reporting outside the World War II monument in downtown Albany tonight, Pat Bailey, CBS 6 News.